Where are we at? We're everywhere. Fucking idiot. Wow. Someone else intro us. I'm pissed.
All right.
It's beeping right now. Do you want to just go
get
your
burrito,
babe?
babe.
I'm gonna go get it while you guys.
You're literally gonna scroll on your phone during the whole podcast, just thinking about your burrito. I say go get it.
No, I was shutting my apps.
Go get
to
it, and
save
then
my
everyone
battery.
can like hear you chewing the whole time. Be like ASMR.
Some people are into that.
Gotta eat
People are
though.
into that.
Gotta eat. You can sneak little bites in. I
Bites.
support it.
I think you can get it.
Yeah.
Welcome to each other's mothers.
Quick, while Johanna's getting
hurry.
her burrito, let's
Have
talk
a whole
about
podcast.
Johanna. Oh, Johanna. She thinks she's so cool. All she does is eat burritos.
I know you're gonna say that.
And
Wow.
own a microwave.
And she yells, "That's racist!" from upstairs. If you didn't catch it. And it
Oh,
was.
that's funny. I'm just jelly. I want a burrito.
I
did
ate
just-
McDonald's today.
Eat half an old burger,
Ooh.
and it was terrible.
Yeah.
But my belly needed it. But I'm gonna need a burrito after
What's the
this.
most grossest leftover bullshit you've eaten while probably drunk?
I don't particularly love to talk about this because I don't know if I've brought it up on the podcast before, but I maybe sometimes eat in my sleep a little bit, or half asleep eater guy, which I know there's many of us out here. I don't think it's like, I'm not like super ashamed or whatever, but it can get a little dark if I talk about the weirdest shit that I've eaten when I'm out of it.
That's scary. I
wake up the next morning and I have to like be my own crime scene investigator.
like sweeping for prints.
like dusting
pickle
for
jar.
No, it'll be like I open the fridge and it's like, well, this is the queso dip with no lid. Just in the fridge with no lid. So what do you think you did there, bud? You know,
eat it with a spoon.
I'm sure I was. I'm positive that's what was happening.
I will say I don't know if it's considered gross, but I could feel the way my mouth feels, like the way when I would eat this. Like, you know when you get like a certain things get stuck in your teeth? The sugariest Moscato white wine and Cheez-Its. I would come home drunk as hell and then end my night with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you have that association with Cheez-Its now?
I can't eat them.
Dang.
Well, one vegan, but two, like I could just taste the nasty Arbor Mist and like
it just feels like disappointment and not having dinner.
Yeah.
And the disappointment that was my early 20s.
Yeah.
The other night, Johanna was out of town. We had White Castle, and it was like 5 days ago. And there was these 2 sliders left, and I was drunk as shit. And I'm like, I'm not eating meat right now.
5-day-old White Castle?
And I broke it on 5-day-old White Castle at fucking 5 a.m.
I've been there.
That's rock and roll, baby.
Honestly, it was delicious. It was really good.
That's wild.
But,
did you like warm them up?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. They were like cold.
What were they, sliders?
Those sliders that you left, and there it was like when you're like the day before you're like coming back from vacation, so they're in there for a long time.
The ones that the Antichrist bought us?
Yeah. But I
don't
know.
say intriguing stuff like that. Oh.
Why not?
Huh?
Why? Because I'm eating a burrito?
Oh, no, because when
you
you say
left
things
out.
like that the Antichrist bought, then I want to hear a story. But I think I just filled the story in my head, and I think I'm good.
Yeah, you just made it up.
Yeah, I just made up one.
Let's figure it out.
Basically, it's time to stop fucking comedians.
Yeah, it is. That's
Been there too.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry.
Did you miss the flyer that I've been putting on your door for every week for the last 3 years? Did you not see it? Somebody's taking them down.
It said signature not required, so.
Has little pull tabs. Yeah.
But what if they buy me drinks?
Nope.
Hmm?
No.
Hmm.
No.
What if they're
What if
slightly
they
Now
bring-
it's an investment.
What if they buy my friends drinks?
Yeah, that.
Well, listen. No, I'm just kidding. No, I respect everybody too much. No.
What if they remember my last name?
No.
But they
No?
called me pretty.
What?
What if
One time.
What if they told me I'm getting pretty funny?
What if they told me keep getting up there?
Yeah. Oh, what if they said keep getting up there?
You got a lot of potential. Yeah.
Right.
You're really funny for a girl.
Right.
I don't normally like
What if
females.
they're like, you're a girl?
Panties dropped.
Right?
I'm so wet right now.
Right. Just the thought of it.
I'm as
It's
wet
just
as this burrito.
It just became a porno.
It's dry. It's not
I was about
about
to say, it sounds pretty crispy.
What if they say my buddy had a bit just like that?
Oh,
What if they come
man.
to me like, you stole my bit?
He said you can steal my bits.
What if they say, ooh, you remind me of that lady Amy Schumer or whatever. One woman comic they know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what if?
Yeah,
Man.
what if?
And they hate her.
It's a minefield out here. Yeah, sorry. I've been acting like it would be easy for you guys to stop jumping on comedians' dicks, but I'm wrong.
No, because who else?
Oh wait, I'm living with
see other
one.
people.
Oops.
And everyone
I
else
told
is
you
boring.
guys, convenience fees.
Convenience. They're there all the time around us.
We're at bars, we're drunk, we're horny, alcohol's mixed with it. We all have a shared interest. We're like in similar places of
We're
our
all
lives.
charming.
I do understand. I do.
And like you do make
Charming,
legitimate
funny.
connections with people.
That's
and, like,
right.
Yeah.
That's
Some of the
right.
people I've fucked are still good friends of mine. So, but sometimes it doesn't work out. So I don't
Right.
know. So.
Yeah, it's true. It's all I hear
And
all of
it's
that.
just an exciting thing to be a part, especially when you're new. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, wow,
yeah.
This is new and
Straight up, I want to fuck like 95% of every comedian I know.
Well,
Huh.
and it's also not fair when you like see famous comedians like Tom and Christina and fucking
Right.
Natasha and what's his Jewish ass name, and I don't know who else, but there's like two more. You know,
Comedian
There's 4
power
healthy
couples.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 healthy
Yeah.
couples out of the approximately 14 million comics in this country.
Right.
Fucking Rosebud Baker, Andy, whatever his last
Yeah.
name is. I only know the women. I only respect women.
Of course.
It's also like it's so tough because you never know what the inside of even those relationships looks like. In the same way that you don't know the way the inside of any relationship looks. It's easy to look at anybody
true.
and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want a relationship like that.
Yeah.
But
maybe there's
you
like
never
some
fucking
jealousy
know,
or,
man.
Like people thinking, oh, you just get booked because so and so, or vice versa.
Right? Yeah, straight
That
up.
shit-
That's true.
Well, it
That
is
shit would bug the
complicated.
fuck. That'd fuck
I
me
know
up.
that we've like.
think the
talked
only
about this
way
before.
I could
Yeah.
date a comedian is if I was the more famous one.
No, that's why I only fuck
1000%.
people who aren't as funny as me.
That's
I'm just kidding. People that are listening to this that I fucked, you're so funny.
your dick is huge.
Yeah, you have a huge dick and you're
Your
great at
jokes
sex.
have big dicks.
You're smart.
Your jokes
You're
You
fucking
is
horny.
important.
Oh man,
Oh man.
hilarious.
I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm proud of myself for letting that go because it wasn't good for me and it was my first time ever actually saying no to something that I did want to keep doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was proud of you.
So I don't know. Here I am, I guess, being an adult. And it fucking sucks.
Yeah, but think about all of the tears you've saved. You know, and just think it's easy.
Yes. Think
Like
about all the orgasms I lost.
Pussy tears.
My pussy tears. I'm gonna
Man.
miss my pussy tears.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not as desperate anymore as I used to be, I noticed. I've been turning down sex more often. I'm proud of
Really?
myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I kind of have.
Yeah,
It's like, you kind of suck.
you kind of don't need to do
or It's
that.
just like, I don't have to deal with the complications of it.
Don't feel like it.
And now I'm going to be alone forever, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm kind of into it.
Well, that was always true. No, I'm
Right.
just kidding. That's
Nothing changed.
jokes.
Now you accepted it.
That's jokes. You're not gonna be alone forever.
I know, but I kind of feel like that's the way the world's going in a way.
There's also nothing wrong with being alone forever.
Yeah,
Also that.
true.
Also that.
But it's just like monogamy is just becoming more and more like not real.
A fucking joke.
Yeah.
Right. But also it's like, what's the point? Have we talked about this?
What's the point of monogamy?
Yeah, right.
I don't think we have done what's the point of monogamy.
well, I will say, I mean,
What's the point?
What's the deal?
I don't know. Of course, I like. I'm lucky to have a partner I can like talk to. Like, hey, I feel attracted to this other person. Hey, I kind of have a sex drive, and you're not. Like, you know, like there's that. and we have that ability to talk about it, which I would hope more couples have, because if not, you're going to just wreck any chances at monogamy if you're just constantly jealous and expecting that one person to be your everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I will say, like, my partner is like my best friend, and like it's nice to have that best friend with you at all times. I'm comfortable and like we like, so you take it one day at a time, but like 3 years just flew by real fast. So so it's not perfect, but like he's honestly like, we can talk about anything that bothers the other person, and like
it's just an advertisement for Ellen's relationship. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. That is great. I mean, I've been in a monogamous relationship for 5 years.
Right.
There's obviously a lot I love about it. If there wasn't, it wouldn't be 5 years later. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure.
But I also, I see the fault lines in the whole concept for sure.
Right.
I
I
can.
A partner that completely fulfilled everything.
Hell no.
That's never.
And expecting somebody to do that.
Somebody that completed you.
Right. It's like, we're never going to be completed. We're like weird little fucking.
No, and I honestly, like, my friendships are very intimate. I'm very, like, not physically, but, like, I'm super emotionally intimate with my friends, and I absolutely know that I must have that. I would never be able to, like, be, monogamous in a way where I didn't have, like, all of this big, like, huge network around me and all of these different parts of my personality that light up with different people, and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no way that there's one singular person.
Right.
Nah. And oh my God, like that, just the thought of that is terrifying.
Or that doesn't mean you have to be polyamorous and go date other people, but you could accept that, hey, I want to be with this one person. I like the life we have, but it feels good to be able to know what's going on in your head and
be honest about. That's true. Mm-hmm.
And like fulfill yourself in some ways that your partner can't, is like what I've learned through my relationship.
Right. I also have a huge jealousy problem too.
Me too.
Because I also think
we all do.
Right. Yeah.
No, even the people who parade around and act like, oh, monogamy is toxic. I'm like, pro whatever. Like they all, like any person in a polyamorous relationship, even though if they are dating other people, like jealousy is 100% involved.
Right.
And it's just not even, it's not about ignoring it. It's just like, this is a thing, and
it's there.
It's gonna be there no matter what. Like
so that's just an interesting concept, like noticing jealousy, like noticing feelings instead of just like letting them like
fester and
or take over your body like the Hulk. And like I've been like, I heard about it through somebody I know, but like I've been working on that with like physical pain, that like even with physical pain you can change your relationship to it, so that like if you are in some kind of physical pain, you can like think about it a little bit differently. This is not probably interesting but it's really been interesting for me. So like if I I pulled a muscle and it was really fucking hurting, and I was just trying to like jam ibuprofen down my mouth all the time, and then I was like, or just like think of it differently, like changing my reaction to the pain.
Right.
And changing my like relationship to the pain as a concept. And then like with emotional, physical, all kinds of pain, spiritual, physical, emotional, financial, all of these things. I have been finding that a really interesting thing to think about.
Yeah. I feel that.
I mean, that's like the brain power thing, right? Mind over matter.
Not even, because you're not ignoring it. You're like, no, I'm gonna actually like go and sit with it and be like, all right, so what is this pain about?
Is mind over matter ignoring it?
I guess when I hear mind over matter, I think like shove it down, okay? Like, that's like my association with that phrase. Is like
leaving the body.
Mind over matter. If you don't think you can do something, it's because you're weak. You're weak, and you're letting your emotions control your brain, and your brain should be in charge.
Those emotion things that exist for a reason. They're hurting you.
Right.
No, Mom.
But that doesn't have to be what that phrase means. I guess that's just what like comes to my mind, is people saying that like when they're telling when teachers in school or something. Like, mind over matter. Stop being emotional.
Okay. Well,
gross.
We hate that. We love emotions.
I can only be emotional.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something and then I forgot. That's okay.
Where's our energy, dudes?
Oh, well, probably because we just had a crazy fucking weekend
I
with the
can't.
boys.
I just want to die.
Yeah, you ran a show, like, the whole neighborhood flooded, it looked like, from the video.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, our front flooded, and you can see really funny pictures of.
Flooded.
But your basement's waterproofed, yeah.
Oh my god, that was
What have you
loud.
done?
I'm so sorry.
Oy, 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 oy. She just popped a
Get
boner,
that
y'all.
out of there.
Popped a woody.
I'm so sorry, Ellen. I can hear it too. Yeah, we got a small little puddle in the laundry room,
Okay.
but it's
Not like
Tiny.
not this like 18
it's not even a
inches.
puddle. It's just
Right.
like the floor is wet.
Sure. Right.
I
Yeah,
don't know
but
how to
at
describe
the
it.
road, like right in front of our house, it gets like undrivable. Like,
Yeah.
and it's because of the storm drains. But there's these two guys like clearing it out, and they're in like full rain gear,
Mm-hmm.
like head to toe. And then fucking Chris Seamer and Johanna go out in their bathing suits, looking
Yeah.
like white trash.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna help you. It was hilarious. It was
Yeah.
it was a fun
Nice.
time. I almost went to the beach that day.
So we still got our beach experience.
There's that.
The beach came to you.
Yeah, Connor put it on her story, and she said, "There's 2 types of people in this world," which I thought was very funny.
I missed that. What are the 2 types?
It was like people who were like head to toe in like rain gear, and then them in their bathing
Oh,
suits and
got
barefoot.
it. Got it. Good one.
It was nice. It was a nice time.
Yeah.
So that was exciting. We had that fucking NPR show. That was fun. We all got shit-faced.
We have been going pretty hard for days now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hear that. Hear that.
Actual literal days.
Right.
You earned a night off. I think so.
Have you guys? That was like the first time that I can remember having like a fan picture, where like people are like, "You want to take a picture with you?" So famous one
Oh,
day."
cool.
But I don't know. Have you guys
That's
ever
fun.
had that or like signed a thing?
The other day at work,
Yeah.
a woman came in after the Trixie's open mic the next day, and she's like, "Oh, I know you. You're the girl who was wearing the clothes you wore yesterday." And I was. So.
Like, yep, you got me.
In all honesty, a couple times
That's
I'll get
amazing.
people like, "I know you from somewhere."
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking,
Yeah.
I get that at work sometimes, but it's always fucking awkward. It's
Yeah.
Like, oh, you talked about your wet pussy. Like, sure did.
Sure
and chlamydia.
did.
All right, what would you like?
Got it with me today.
Right, I'll put it in your tacos for free. Oh, gross. He's my taco. Hey, put it in your taco. I don't know. I have mush
The
brain.
remix.
It's
Yeah,
been a long one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think I've done a photo.
Yeah. It's always like the most. I don't know.
I know I've signed things, but it was like usually mostly as a joke. Like it was usually somebody being like, "Oh, can you sign this for me?" Ha ha ha, like as a bit. You know,
Idiot. I'm
yeah.
gonna throw it away.
Ha ha ha,
Look
because you're
again.
gonna be famous, but I'm laughing as I say it, so it's not that genuine, you know. I don't know.
It's odd.
A big comedy milestone for me was when I had somebody show up at one of my shows and say like, I saw you on this other show and I started following you on social media and you don't do enough on social media and said all that thing. But then they were like, and so like I'm always looking for wherever you're gonna show up. So I made sure to buy tickets to this show
Like, that's the
because they had
dream.
seen me on a different show.
Oh yeah.
Which like, you know, that's like the basis of the entire fucking industry.
Got a fan.
Right.
Shouldn't be that
Literally.
unusual. Like, and I know I have more than one fan, but to have a fan like dedicated enough to be like, yep, I'm setting this like shit aside, and like not somebody who knew me, you guys,
Right.
not somebody who I knew in any
Yeah.
other way,
Right.
just from that was a big comedy milestone for me for sure.
Hell yeah.
Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I've had people want to take my photo and shit. I'm just like, this is weird.
Right. It was kind of cool. I don't know. It feels nice.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
I don't know why, but
Just
I did
pretend
like
you're famous
thumbs
for a
up.
minute.
And then they all went thumbs up. I'm like, God, that's so
That's the-
cheesy, but I
That
love it.
is
Kind of. I
cheesiest
kind of love
photo
it.
I've ever
I
heard
love
about.
it. We're all like, ah. It is-
10 years from now, that is
I'm gonna be
going
like, God
to
damn it, you stupid bitch.
Wait, I missed that on
Resurface.
camera. You gotta.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
We're all like this.
Yeah.
Was this
Nice
some
little
suburban
thumb.
white people in their
Oh, yeah.
collared shirts? And
Oh, they were so white and so suburban. It was fun though. It was so fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Wait, where were you guys?
The NPR
At
show.
the WDET.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to have a picture with me.
Did you walk around?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Jen. You're just not
We all
funny.
know that NPR listeners are racist, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's because you're too brown.
Ma'am.
It's because I'm too pretty.
Yeah,
I'm too
because you're
pretty.
too gorgeous.
Too pretty.
Because
for
I went
photos.
first. They fucking forgot who the fuck I was.
Right. Who am I? Where are we? What is
Right.
this?
What did I do to myself?
Dude, fucking Josh has with the AARP. What is this, AARP radio? That was great. That was a fun
pretty
time.
funny. That was a good time. Yeah, Josh killed it. It was an amazing show.
Everyone
Honestly,
did really
the
well.
lineup was fantastic, and it was a really, really good time. And really happy that they put us all on that show. I'm super, super nervous about them putting it on the radio.
I'm like waiting for someone to like send me a message like, "How dare you say this?"
It's going
I don't
a
even
horrible
think it'll be
person.
that. I think it'll just be like, well, by the time we tried to edit out what can't be played, it's completely unusable. Sorry, we're cutting you out of the whole show.
Well, if you get cut out, then they're just not putting it up because literally
Yeah.
even Josh, like, we all had,
So the booker had, made a comment about like, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna get on, he kind of made like, but like, I know him personally, so I was like, you're just being an asshole, like, and like
trying to make us nervous.
yeah,
Right.
like he likes to do that to people, like he likes to like
Oh.
make you a little nervous, keep you on your toes. I
Right.
think.
Well, I mean, and honestly, it's
And also, I
it
think
is
he's trying to be
something
funny.
think about.
I think he's trying to be funny. I think he's
Right.
trying to
Sure.
fuck with you. Like, and also I think he kind of looked back and was like, "Oh shit, I am gonna probably have to, or what if even if it's him or like some sort of editor or whatever, it's gonna be a
Right.
lot of work.
It's a
gonna
lot
have
of
to be
work.
a lot of
Yep.
like playing back and so
For real, yeah.
I think
guess
if anything,
I'm
he was
more
kind of like, yeah, about
Guys,
that.
could
You
you
know what I mean?
just
But like,
stop?
wasn't serious. I don't think he was serious.
No, for real. But it wasn't even so much that. It was just like it's the same way that like you guys get so annoyed with me because I get all up in my head about what's on the podcast because I listen back to it and I'm like, I said what when I was in the moment?
right.
Like it's just more so about like I wonder how it'll feel actually listening to it all. Like, I mean, I do it in front of people all the time. I do all these jokes in front of people all the time.
Right.
But like actually like having them heard by more people because that'll be way more people than even were at the show, and then that's
Right.
all connected to my name. I just more so meant for my internal process of like, oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
all right, this is what you do. Like, come on, babe,
Right.
you
Right.
gotta stick up for yourself. You gotta stand behind your jokes. Like,
right.
Hell yeah.
you can't be
Yeah.
listening to this on the radio however long later and be like, I didn't mean that, because
Right.
you did. You mean all
Yeah,
of this.
you're
It's
all-
all shit
it's
you've been
all
working
written
on.
down.
Like, right. It's all been recorded before,
Right.
I've been having this internal battle for
Right.
because I started saying a bad word on stage, and I'm like, I
You're
really want
allowed
to say
to.
it, but I don't know if it's like
right.
because I went to a mic the other night, and the host was like, "Yeah, can't say that word."
Ooh, which mic?
Which
I don't
word?
want to say. Well, the
Okay.
word is retard, and
Mm.
was told like, "No, you can't." Another comic said it before I did, and me and another comic were in the
Ah.
back of the room like, "Oh, he said it." We're sick because I was like, "Should it? Do you think it's safe to say? Is this even worth it?" So they
Right.
scrapped the whole thing, and then he said retard. He's like, "My son's retarded," and then the host was like, "No, retard. Oh,
We're
No,
cutting
no,
that
no.
out.
Parties, come
Yikes.
on."
Yeah.
So
I did say that. I did say my joke that you can call lesbians faggots now. If you laugh at my jokes, then you're allowed to call
Fuck.
lesbians faggots, which is
Right.
pretty funny, but
They did
some
freeze up.
people might not. Some people might not think that's so funny.
I think a lot of things are going to get beeped out, and
Oh, yeah.
it's just not going to matter.
Right. At the end of the day, no one's gonna be like, "Wow, let's take these ladies to Hollywood."
first of all, just like
Yeah.
I don't know, airing a comedy show on NPR.
Right. This
just
is the
kinda
whole
seems like-
concept in itself.
I think
Like,
it was probably an awesome show, great talent, the lineup looked killer, and like if that was playing on like Sirius Radio
And Canadian
or something,
public radio does it a
Ooh,
lot
like-
more. Like I listen to a
Yeah.
lot of Canadian public radio because that's one of the perks of living in Detroit. They play a lot more comedy on the radio there.
Well, and I think also what the booker wants to do is come in and have us interviewed so he can build it the way that he did the ones in the before times.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Which were released and were really cool. And then he
Right.
would pick apart your set and then just do, like, air 3
love
jokes
that.
throughout the interview. It's really
Oh,
cool
yeah.
the way that he builds it.
That'd
Yeah.
be dope.
So
Like,
I
if he
think
does
that's
that,
what
I'd feel-
that's what's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
And
That
that's
would be
fine.
neato.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
You know.
Either
Either way, we all
way,
have good sets.
we got paid.
We got
Yeah, we
We
did.
Yeah,
played
got
in front of
fans.
300
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking thing to add to all of our bios.
Right.
Oh yeah, very
and
good time too.
You know,
Yeah.
upward and onward.
Yeah.
Indeed.
For sure.
Connor and I got into the Milwaukee Comedy Festival.
Oh, congrats.
It's very exciting. I forgot that I submitted. So
Right.
You sound excited.
that was nice.
It was
I am so drained.
Yeah.
I am so drained right now.
Let's look at quality conversation starters.
Sure.
Since we're so uncreative, people probably use this. Think about people who go somewhere and they're like, I don't know how to even start.
Oh, I feel so bad for those people.
But I mean, like, I
know.
get it. I get being anxious, but to be so boring.
Well, I just throw out there's a lot of kinds of neurodivergence that make shit like that kind of hard. So if you need
There's a lot of
fucking
different
hand,
kinds of nerds.
huh?
That
No,
you said
neuro.
A bunch of fucking nerds that can't.
I just want to throw this out there.
Same thing, though.
Fucking nerds. Fucking nerds need help. Okay, sometimes they have a conversation. What do you want?
Okay, the show on Friday was incredible. I will say that. It was sold the fuck out.
Hell yeah. And
then
door
we
sales.
sold what? Fucking
But like 20 or no, like 40, around 40.
40 tickets
like
on
38
top
or
of a
some
sold
shit.
out show.
Hey.
That
Oh,
means around 70 people.
Yeah, that fills out the indie, baby.
70 motherfucking people came to our little tiny comedy
Little
show.
backyard.
At
It
Trixie's
was the
Bar.
wildest lineup I think I've ever seen. I don't even
It
think
was.
I've even seen a lineup that long on
Like
a
we had like
showcase
5
show.
headliners.
Well, and I pushed promo so hard this month because usually the shows like sell out within a week. And it did not sell out until 2 days before the show. So I was like, oh my God, no one's going to show up. And then fucking 70 people
Everybody
were there.
showed up. Yeah.
It wasn't a fantastic lineup. You know, we did have Chris Deemer and Rand Barnaclo and
Fran Barcelona.
who?
No.
Oh, Fran Barcelona. Yeah, fucking wild card, that one.
Love him. He might be one of my new favorite people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was very, very funny.
Yeah, Robert Jenkins was there.
Oh, yeah.
Esteban Tuma. Just, you know, if you
Mike
are listening
Kronenberg.
and you like comedy, look these folks up because
Yeah,
they are
they're
great.
great.
And
They're great
even
hang.
even the you know, with special guests, quote unquote, like we're so good. Like Ella Horwedel, Mike Boone, Nicole Melnick, like
Yeah.
just bringing the heat, bringing that energy, and just absolutely killing it. And I'm obviously not listing every single person on the lineup, but
Look it up.
Very
'cause the
proud of
show's only an
HMC,
hour long.
man.
That's how long that lineup was, man.
yeah, we
Sure
had the
was.
Homance
That's not funny.
Chronicles.
Oh
that's not
yeah,
funny.
they did a good
We had
job.
the Homance Chronicles tell a story about Pauly Shore, which was great at
That
the
was
end
funny.
to kind of close us out. And yeah, man, pretty cool. I mean, I feel like if we keep things up, like how cool is that? Like 5 years from now, you know,
Mm-hmm.
take it on the road.
Hell, 1 year, I think, you know, not even a year. Like, I guess, like, once things kind of pick up in the fall, you know.
Yeah, let's hope they do.
It's gonna be
Well,
wilding out.
well, fingers crossed, but.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
wilding out.
Yeah, what's your predictions for like? Because so for our listeners who aren't in comedy, summer is usually considered like a slower season for comedy, and there's more comedy into the fall and winter that picks up. Oh, nationwide. I don't know about globally, but yeah.
Yeah, at least in the cold states.
Right. But of course it's, been this rough, wild year and a half now that's
Right.
sort of like messed with all the seasons. I am not really knowing what to anticipate in the fall now.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Might be fucking back in masks. Who knows?
Right.
As far as like the weather or crowds or both or diseases, what are we talking here?
Yeah.
I guess crowds, diseases, and bookable shows.
I am scared of things going back indoors.
Right.
I
have just
think,
been loving this outdoor shit.
I know. I love being able
It's
to host a mic and
fantastic.
smoke cigarettes throughout it. Like that's the main
and that's
thing.
the highlight of
You could
Connor's
bring
pandemic.
dogs.
Yeah, I bring
It's
my
all
dog
worth
to
it.
comedy now all the time. I love that
That's
for
Yeah,
us.
yeah, it's been good, and now we're like fully adapting and mastering this whole outdoor
Right.
thing, and then it's like, okay, well,
Go
are we
back
gonna
into a
have to go back
stuffy
to
bar.
like being like socially distanced indoors? Like obviously people are vaccinated, but how long is that vaccination?
Well,
going
and
to,
I don't know
like-
how obvious it is that people are, like, some of us are, but it's not like we're checking at the door.
Right,
Like,
literally.
Right?
know?
No. I'm not saying obviously.
Yeah, no,
That's
just
not what
as
I
like
meant.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. It's a fucking bummer. I thought about that today, actually. I was like, how would they have been able to, like, mark our bodies? Like, you know, like, just to be, like, just any,
just so
like,
you
instead
can
of, like,
know.
a card, you know what I mean? Like,
Right,
what if it was just,
yeah.
like, a quick tattoo or something? And I was like, that's
Yeah,
very
'cause, like-
Holocausty. That's
Right.
fucked up,
Really,
Johanna. What are you
super
saying?
not okay.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
because like,
super not
does
okay.
any of your moms or relatives have,
have the
the starburst from the smallpox vaccine?
Yeah.
I have something, I don't remember what arm it's on.
Oh, I can see
Do you
it.
see it?
Yeah, I see it right there.
Yeah.
That's from a vaccine.
That's from the border. I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
Yeah, it is from a vaccine. I don't
Yeah.
remember which one though, and I
Yeah.
remember getting it, and I was very small, and
Yeah.
it
Right.
hurt.
Because that one's
Really
like a
bad,
bunch
right?
of
Hurt
needles at once.
really bad.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Like
scary.
for it to leave a scar like that. holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's
Right. No,
wild.
both my parents have that same thing.
Yeah. I always thought it
Yeah.
was like kind of neato, you know.
Yeah.
What are they putting inside of us?
Fucking vaccines to keep us from dying.
They're putting Kool-Aid in there.
Oh my
For
god.
no reason.
Has
Right.
one
It's fucking
vegetarian
cum.
burrito.
Right. What's in the bag?
What
changes?
that vegetarian burrito looked
Right,
what
more
was in it
suspicious than
was the shit I took after I ate corn on the cob
Oh,
yesterday.
I will barf
It
right
straight
now.
up did though. It was like, you know how like when you poop after corn, it's just
Well,
loose.
your shit is scrumptious.
Just loose.
That's all I have to say.
I've
Okay.
been
Delicious.
told that before.
There
but
was
thank
corn in
you.
there and everything. So
Thank
Tasty
you.
shit.
Yeah.
tasty shit.
But what's in the vaccines? That's so funny to me. Man, that's so wild.
I will say I've already lost my card.
Oh,
Your vaccine card?
Vaccine
Yeah,
card.
Oh,
mine
bummer.
is like crumbled into a million pieces from being
Put
in
in
the
the
bottom of
wash?
my purse.
Oh.
No, not even that. Just actually, I think it happened because it was in the front pocket of my backpack, and
Right.
I was using my backpack as a shield on the top of my head when I was caught in a hailstorm on a mountain in Colorado.
Okay.
That's
So that's my
wild.
story,
That's
and I'm
really
sticking
funny.
to it, sir. Instead of
Sure,
instead of my
story.
dog ate my vaccine
my dog,
card.
Right.
my COVID vaccine card.
Got stuck on a mountain, pissed my shorts.
Why
I really did.
Like, yeah. I mean, I'm against there being like a database and stuff, but I'm pretty sure the database exists anyway.
Right.
And why are they giving us shit on paper anymore? They know we
I
can't
know.
do that.
What
They know we
is-
can't do it.
They have all
Even,
of our
like, your
information.
childhood
They have our
immunizations.
fingerprints. Why can't it just be all under our fingerprints? They have all the shit.
And I think a lot of it is. Like, in
Yeah.
college, I took a class by a guy who worked with the FBI a lot, and he was like, oh, yeah, everybody's got a page. It's got all your information. They just have to go on your page, and they can see every text message you're sending. He, like, really freaked me out with the
Right.
level of,
Hey,
like...
cop.
And then I was like, right, again, first of all, I know nobody's checking on me, because
Right.
what the fuck? But also, like, fuck.
No, yeah.
But then
Also,
also, if
like,
they're gonna
fuck.
do that anyway, could they just, like... My big thing is taxes.
right.
Just tell
Oh,
me how
shit.
much I owe you. It's an algorithm.
Literally.
It's in the computer. Print out a number. I'll write you a check that day.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be this process? It doesn't
Right.
make any sense at all.
That's my favorite. It's like a meme or something where it's like, "Hey, you owe us money. You have to figure it out." And,
Exactly
this is how
right.
it goes. It's like, okay, what if I get the amount wrong? Oh, you go to jail.
Right.
Like,
Right.
what?
But so you don't know how much I owe you? No, we
No,
do.
Yeah, we do know.
we know
But
exactly
you have
how
to
much.
figure it out.
Right. It's
And
like
better not
stupid
fuck
as
it
shit.
up.
Yeah.
It's
Stupid.
so. It's so
I mean,
dumb.
what's the theory behind that? Like,
I don't know.
is-
Same thing with like a
I'm
credit
sure
score. They
smart
wanted to keep it
people-
a secret until recently. Let us know what it is, and it's
and
still
they're trying
like-
to monetize it.
Yeah, and
I mean,
this
they
is-
probably make way more money off of like penalties on unpaid taxes or misfiled taxes than
I
they
haven't
do.
filed my taxes yet.
Me either.
Me either, but I did file an extension. So
I didn't do that.
I did not
I
do
have
that.
just been
Yeah.
ignoring it.
Ignoring it.
I thought we were gonna do one more. Fuck it! Oh! You guys always leave me out of everything. You didn't invite me to the lake.
I will murder you.
You always harmonize
I will
without me.
murder
You always
you.
you're always harmonizing about taxes when I'm trying to mansplain something I don't understand.
You're such bad friends.
Oh my god.
Oh golly. What else are we ignoring? Anything that?
Oh god.
God,
So many things.
so much.
I have
Yeah,
so
no,
much debt
let's
that I
not
ignore.
dig into. Are we digging into our
I'm
shame
sober.
piles?
I've been sober for a week exactly.
congrats.
Woza.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's why you're so sleepy.
I have been feeling
We've been
real
going
weird,
hard.
people.
Dragging
I
me.
swear to God, like, I obviously, I'm mentally ill already, but like, so I'm like, is it my personality disorder or my bipolarism or what? But like, I really think it's just like the lack of sugar I'm putting in my body at this point, and like, obviously just the lack of alcohol.
Yeah.
So my body is trying to like figure
Adjust,
out.
right?
Yeah, I'm in like this very big adjusting mode, and like my brain is very off.
Yeah, fog brain for sure.
Fog brain.
But then I also have that every day when you're hungover, you know?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like,
and
either way.
we did spend like the weekend with the boys, so it's like we stayed
Johanna's
up really
been
late.
dragging our drunk
Yeah.
asses to every bar in
been-
Detroit.
That's the thing,
It
man.
It was fun,
though.
DD,
You don't
man.
even drink
Right.
and you still party.
You party
Fucking
hard.
party hard.
I
man.
have so much fun.
Like, every
I
time,
loved
like,
going out.
We'd go
Yeah.
we'd go to a bar. Me and Chris were the ones drinking that night, and they'd get a beer. It's like, all right, start chugging, or go to the next one.
Yeah,
And by the end of the
literally.
night, we only went out for
It
3
was
hours,
fun.
but we were just like,
But we hit like so many spots.
we went to
dude.
the casino,
We
and
get-
me and Chris were like arm hooks, like trying to keep each other up from falling.
Yeah.
You are such a cruise director, like of our
Oh my
lives,
God.
though.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, 100%.
listeners, sometimes Johanna will just text me, "You're you're doing this show on Friday," and I'm like, "You what? It's already over? Like it's already just happening?" She's like, "Yeah." Just fucking get there, you piece of shit.
You'll be fine.
You literal pile of trash. Just come be funny for a fucking hour. My God, book your own shows. And I'm like, okay.
All right, see you there.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be there 4 minutes late.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, fog brain's
minutes
very
late.
real, and I've been feeling hungover all weekend because
Right.
we've been staying up late. I mean, I've been
That
still
sleep
getting
thing,
at
man.
least 6 hours, which I know is not enough, but
Still not
You know,
the
it's
worst.
something, yeah.
I'm sure I've not gotten more than 6 hours of sleep a night
In
in
life.
10 years.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, yeah, I was
Yeah.
feeling
It's
that for a
usually
really
6
long
hours for me,
time.
too. Because we're supposed to be sleeping in like naps.
Consecutive?
The what?
6 consecutive hours.
Oh, I've never slept.
You guys are
I've never
superheroes.
not woken up
I wake
at least
up. I'm
5
not a
every
good
2
sleeper.
hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been in my bed for that long. Like-
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're supposed to nap though. We're supposed to sleep like 4 hours, do stuff during the day, and then like another 4 hours somewhere else. Like we're not meant to be
kitty
sleeping for
cats.
8 hours straight.
Right. It's about
Yeah.
REM cycles. So you want to be able to get like a full one at
Right.
least and try not to. But that doesn't necessarily mean like 8 for everyone. And also, it's really different for everyone, right? Isn't that right?
True. Yeah.
Isn't
That's
that right?
true.
Are we all unique?
Ain't that
We're all
I
special.
think, excuse me, wow.
Welcome to the Yawncast.
Yeah, this is the Yoncast 20.
I like a little sleepy for us. A little sleepy.
nice.
Well,
Everybody's
just listen to
being
this
a
before
little-
you go
yeah.
to bed, little baby.
We're not
We'll rock
robots,
you to
you know?
sleep.
We
It's a
can't
slumber
just-
party.
Right.
It's a slumber
Get in your
party.
bed, jack off, listen to us, get ready for sleep.
Wonder if anybody's ever jacked off listening to our podcast.
Not with you on it. I'm just kidding.
The sound of my voice
Ah.
is a fucking aphrodisiac. Everybody knows this.
It's just
Such
'cause
a
he got so
ween
excited.
con.
you said it so excitingly.
I
that
just
had
never
to
thought about it. I doubt
crush
it. I
your
doubt it.
dreams. No.
Yeah, that was a good crush. That was a good-
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Yeah. If you've no. No
Too
one's gonna
funny.
tell us. No
How can you jack off when you're laughing so hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a psycho.
Yeah.
We took the boys to my aunt's house
I
on the
didn't
lake.
go. I had to work. You work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did say we. You're just
Right.
always with me. You're like
Right.
Jesus.
it's in your heart.
Just in
They're
my
in
heart.
spirit.
I took the boys, and that was
It's like our kids. Take the kids to grandma's house.
yeah.
I gotta work to put food on this table for our family.
What accent was that?
I never know what I can't do impressions, but I have these
That
wild
was
accents. that
Vaguely Italian.
I know.
Yeah,
Also
that
mixed, like,
was
is it like
kinda-
Italian, Jewish, New York,
Boston
Boston
somewhere.
guy?
Actually, real quick,
That was
shout out
sexy.
the Yemeni guy who was working at the junkyard where I had to go to get a part for my car today. He was like a young guy, but he's on the phone while I'm in the office being like, no, he's coming to get the transition tomorrow. He just confirmed he needs a miracle baby. Like, he was just like, the way he was talking, I was like, it's 1932. Like, it was just like,
yeah.
it was so wild. I
So
liked him
just
though. I loved him. He
step
gave me a
back in
discount. We're
time.
best friends. It was great.
Mm, love that for you.
Love a discount.
Was his name like Donnie or something? Like
Don.
I didn't even ask his name, but he was Yemeni, so I feel pretty sure it wasn't Donnie, but it could have been. You never know. I don't know a ton of Yemeni people, so
I don't know a ton of Yemeni people.
I don't know many of my neighbors who aren't white. Oh man, but I don't know what his name was.
We're
No
just
clue.
like tired and delusional.
Yeah. Everyone's like, why are they laughing?
Yeah, people.
I don't know Yemeni.
Oh man, that
Wild.
was good.
Wild.
Man.
I just feel like I have so much to tell you guys that I want to discuss off the mic.
That was personal. Personal things.
Just trying to stir up a sense of FOMO among our listeners.
Right. We have secrets.
Secret.
You can't know everything.
Yeah.
It's true. I was worried when we first started recording this podcast. It was still was pre-vaccines. So we were all sort of being like as careful as possible. And we were bending some rules. Okay, you guys, it's okay. Everybody's okay. And, but it was like, I hadn't seen you guys in months. We hadn't seen each other at all. And then it was like, every time I was showing up to record, it was just like record and then leave.
Right.
And I remember going home after recording one of the early episodes and being like, I just feel like me and Connie and Johanna only talk on the mic now. Like our friendship is all on the mic. I miss my friends.
Yeah.
But
Just not true.
now we see each other all the fucking time.
Sick of us.
I love it.
I love it.
I
so
love it too.
much.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yay.
It's nice.
It's nice.
But yeah, God, I wish the listeners knew who Ran, Chris, and Joe were. I mean, I'm sure some people do. But I was going to tell the story about how my mom called Joe Kelly Fat Jesus. But that's pretty much just it.
He's not even that
Look up a
fat.
picture. I know. I know.
Yeah. They had a hoot and a half, man. Those ladies are nuts.
That's really wild.
What chores did she make them do?
Oh my God.
To scrub the boat or?
They had to, like, grab coolers, and they didn't have to scrub the boat, but, like, grab coolers, help, like, basically just, like, bring stuff up from the car. 'Cause she did, like, a Costco run. But
Right.
yeah, you know.
Just a
Just
little
your
bit of
regular
labor.
stuff.
Yeah.
Just light labor.
Yeah.
It was hot as hell out yesterday. I bet you that was a fun lake
And
day.
she made him suck her tits, and it was super cash.
Just, like,
It was
one-
Well, that was for them.
Just
They
one.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And she gave him some
was
of those seaweed snacks from Costco for it. Those are really good.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
those are really good.
Oh, I want to get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to suck a titty. And
Somebody
have
asked your mom who has a Costco membership to give me some of those.
Yeah.
some- I want like an entire box, like an
Yeah.
industrial size
Yeah.
portion. Does that even make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
it's Costco. They only come in like a 50 pack. So.
I think
That's
I
true.
smoked so
Yeah.
much weed this weekend that I'm just like still high from it.
Yeah, those boys be
Whoa.
smoking.
They be
smoking and
smoking.
joking.
Smoking and
These fucking pens, it's just
joking.
there. It's just there, and you can just keep hitting it and
It
hitting it.
was
Wow.
honestly incredible to hang out with so many comedians all fucking weekend.
Right.
And they're all just, sounds so dumb, but like they genuinely are just so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not on stage, off stage, like
It was constantly funny.
chillest, coolest, kindest, funniest fucking gentleman I've ever met in my life.
Yep.
Well, I was
Period.
making crab cake appetizers all fucking weekend, but that sounds lovely. No, I'm just kidding. That does sound really, really cool. I know all those guys.
Yeah.
good
And
time.
especially nice that like Cronin was around too, you know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could just
The
see him
boys.
like light up, you know. It was just,
Right.
like, so
Yeah.
because our friend Mike, for the listeners, he moved from Cincinnati to Chicago and then eventually landed in Detroit because he fell in love with our dear friend Lindsay Rendell. You remember her from episode 3?
Right.
Mhm.
They had a little ginger baby,
Gaby.
Rory, about 8 weeks ago.
Almost named him Connor.
Almost named him
Almost.
Heard about that.
Connor. They're so
That
obsessed
was
with Connor.
funny.
And so yeah, these are his boys from Cincinnati, and he's known them for years and years, and for them to come to town, I think was really special for him.
Oh,
so.
for sure. Yep.
It was
Yeah.
cute. It was a cute
It was
time.
cute. If
fun.
you ever want
Cute,
to
wholesome
be
fun.
very exhausted, just hang out with 5 comedians.
Oh my god, dude.
Constant
so
laughing.
exhausting.
Laughing is exhausting.
Laughing is exhausting.
It's tired.
very
Makes
much
your
so
tummy
is.
muscles move
Yeah.
in your head.
It
Do
does.
stuff.
Even recording the podcast, like this many people who like all want to be taught, like this, just it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Do you think it takes more energy to laugh or come.
Takes more to what?
Laugh or come.
Oh,
More
it takes
energy?
way more energy for me to come.
Yeah.
I'll laugh at anything. I could, no, not anything.
Right.
But
no,
like I
no,
can.
no.
Oh.
I mean, like, how much actual physical energy
Takes.
versus. I feel like it's probably maybe the same.
Depends on the.
Think about like your
organism.
your loudest like laugh,
Like
a
dying
real like
laughing.
dying laughing.
I mean, I've never come so hard or my like pussy hurts, but I have laughed so hard that my cheeks hurt. So,
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
Yeah.
maybe laughing does take a little more out of you. I don't know.
I feel like you use your full body for both.
Right. Yeah.
You
Huh.
know?
Comes this a
I never really I wouldn't just think to compare those things, but like it's just like serotonin rush, like
right. They are
big, like
coming, laughing, same thing.
Yeah,
Addicting.
addicting for sure. Interesting.
Changes your entire
Mood.
mindset.
You entire for the listeners
Fucking
who aren't
mindset.
watching. Johanna just turned into a fucking mob boss. she just oh man.
When she gets past a point of certain tiredness, she's just a mobster.
Extra in The Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hanging out with an Italian man all weekend. That's what happens.
I'm an Italian man.
I'm an Italian man. Well, what else, guys? Anything?
I don't. I'm trying to think. I was looking
They
at
had
those
to suck
questions.
the life out of us in this episode, folks. So sorry.
You know, folks, this is a good reminder to slow down.
We can't be
Take
perfect
care of
all the
yourself.
time.
Right.
Yep.
You can't do it all the time.
Take the time you need.
Oh,
Also,
FOMO.
let yourself feel sad sometimes if sad things are happening,
can
or if
be
you have to
sad.
make hard
Very true.
choices. It's okay to feel sad about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't feel like hosting people at my home was stressful, but like maybe it was subconsciously because like
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
already naturally concerned for everyone else around me.
Yeah.
And then when I'm like actually housing people, I'm like, okay, like is
Right.
everyone okay? Is everyone
Yeah.
happy?
Are they
Is everyone
comfortable?
having a good time? And
Yeah.
like I don't think I
Do
realized
they think
like
I'm cool? Do they have
Yeah,
enough blankets?
yeah.
Should I have been offering them X?
exactly.
Yeah.
Did you say X or sex?
I meant
Eggs?
X in terms of like X, Y,
Oh.
or Z.
Are we
I'm like,
offering enough sex?
I only had acid.
There were 3 comedians in my house the whole week, and I didn't fuck any of them. What am I supposed to do with myself?
Direct quote from me.
From
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
bad. So I'm just over here changing my ways, people. I ain't drinking no more. No more comedian dick. R.I.P.
R.I.P. comedian.
I love that you're
Just gonna be
talking
alone
like
and
it's over
sober.
now. Like it's over forever. Like you've been sober
never
for a
gonna-
week, been off comedy dick for a week, and you're like
Yeah.
doing your
It's
sobriety tour.
life-changing. Yeah. She got her.
I feel good about it. I
Got
mean,
chips.
my
Yeah.
therapist thinks that I shouldn't date comedians or drink anymore, so
Yeah.
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 I made a decision. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. You're good at.
But
you're
thanks
good
for
at
thinking that I'm
those.
gonna relapse.
Well, I didn't know when you brought it up. I didn't necessarily think you brought it up as like, and this is my decision now for my
Yeah.
life forever. I thought you were
Yeah.
just like, I'm slowing down for a minute because was going a little too hard or something. That's what I thought.
No, I think if I want to actually be a successful comedian, I need to be sober.
Hmm.
I'm just a successful human,
Sure.
so
Yeah, I hear that. There's a
Yeah.
lot in there.
it started with me like losing weight because I needed to. I'm standing in a wedding that I talked about last episode in August, and then I was like, well, I'll just eliminate a bunch of calories by not drinking.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of calories.
And
Yeah, and money, dude.
now here we are.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
lots
So much
of
money recently. It's wild.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, you're essentially just paying for your body to feel like shit.
Right. Just for like moments of fun.
Yeah.
But also,
I
I,
mean,
love it.
It's yeah, I was gonna say it's obviously really complicated.
right.
It's
Yeah.
extremely complicated,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you really, really, really love it.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, and I think for a lot of us, it plays a big, at least at the beginning of starting comedy, played a big part in being able to get over those nerves and put yourself
Yeah.
out there in the first place. But then it just becomes a part of like the whole culture of the whole thing at all
Right.
times.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of, it's harder to come back later and try to like parse those things out for sure.
And you're really good at like being social, like while sober. I'm very bad at being social while sober. Like
Yeah.
meeting new people. If I'm like around friends and comfortable, it's different. But it's like being out there and fun and da da da. Like,
yeah.
I get in my head a little more, and I feel like I'm not as funny, but I don't know if that's actually true or if I'm just drunk and so I think I'm just better at everything.
Man, it's
Like
so
I
wild.
can never tell. Like everyone's laughing more because everyone's drunk and having a good time. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it's me and the drinking or if it's just circumstantial.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, biggest question of my life is the same thing because I think I'm very funny when I've had some drinks.
Right.
But
I mean, and a
think
lot of times it can't. I think it does. Like
Right, because you're just like there's
too
less, like,
too drunk, definitely not. But there's
Right.
like
there's like when you get in that like just a primo spot, you're
Yep.
feeling just good enough, and you're just like
to just keep it flowing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find other things that get me there.
For
though.
sure. Yeah.
like math or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to lose my teeth.
Your therapist did tell you that you should try meth. I
She
remember
did.
that.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Jennifer,
that.
huge advocate
Yeah.
of math.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Selling my body on the
Spicy
streets.
Adderall, right? I heard that somewhere.
Hey,
I read that on a T-shirt.
It's a Connor Meade joke. It's a good one too.
trademark.
Indeed.
TM bitches.
Yeah.
TM. Too much. Am I right? Or am I right?
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, that's great.
That's where we've gotten in this joke barrel.
Right.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Joke barrel.
Joke barrel.
All right, we promise we're gonna get some rest and we're gonna be super energetic and very funny next
Take a
time.
break,
you
fill
listen.
that barrel
Might
back
be a little
up.
short.
Oh yeah.
But it
Those are
has
sleepy
been a very,
babies.
very, very, very long weekend. I also hosted 313.
Mm.
No one knows like that.
No, that is wild. That's just a
Hosted
ton.
Friday,
That's a ton
hosted
to do.
Sunday, and then
Yeah.
just actually, literally hosted people at my
For
house.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much hosting.
Yeah, I've been.
You don't need to justify your tiredness to us.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's just. It's a whole other episode. We'll talk about guilt next episode.
God.
And being hard on ourselves.
It's a 1 hour episode, but on our Patreon, it'll be fucking 40 hours of edited out content.
Yeah. All right, folks. Goodbye. Do you want to
Love
plug
y'all.
anything?
Should we plug things?
If you want.
I don't know, I guess. You can find me online, Connor Median, ConnorMeadian. I'm going to be at Hilarities in Cleveland.
Very cool.
On the 30th. That's Friday. And yeah, that's exciting. That's it.
Nothing too much to plug. I'm taking off for a little while. I'll be performing in and around Denver on a couple of different shows. So if you're in Denver, shoot me a DM and I'll tell you where I'm at, or I'll post it on my social media at Chuff Schmitz, ChuffSchmitz on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram, Johanna Medranda. Bye.
Bye.
If anybody wants to give me the clap,
Someone.
I got it. How has that not happened before?
Right.
That's happened to you a lot of times before.
please give me.
We are children.
All right. Am I clapping?
Yes.